Welcome to Introduction to Maya series. I am your instructor Rohan Page. In this video, we will see the animation workflow of run cycle. What will be our workflow? First of all, we will understand the mechanics of run. Then we will see how to create a run cycle in Maya. Let's start with the session. Before working on Maya to create a run cycle, let us see the main poses which we will be applying for a character. So as you can see over here, we have created few main poses which you will be creating for run. So basically we will be having 18 frame run cycle, and this is the one cycle which you can repeat till 18. Now as you can see, the first frame will be on like this. This is called peak pose, then it will get contact with the ground. Again there will be a passing pose which you can call as a down, then there is a high pose, and then it will go again at the peak, so which will repeat to the next slot till the 18, from 10 to 18, but the legs, the position of the leg and hand will be switched. So let us see how we can work with run cycle in Maya. For run cycle we will be using 18 frames, so make sure that your time slider is starting from first frame and ending on 18th. Right, so we have a rig over here. The name of the character is Norman, which I have downloaded from the internet. And let us start animating the run cycle. Run cycle has to start with the peak pose. It is in the air, then it will get contact with the floor or the ground, then it will have down and passing pose, and again peak pose. So let us see how we can work with it. So starting with this time we will have to work with first of all, make sure you are using IK for legs. I'll be using FK for hands. So while animating for run cycle, we will have to simultaneously work with legs and COG for the height. So I am selecting those, go to side view. Consider that this black line of the grid is the floor. Move your character a little bit in the air like this. Start giving the pose. While creating a run, body of the character is always in a forward direction, but it all depends upon the attitude of the run. But right now I'm working on the normal run cycle, or you can say fast run. So I'll keep body leaning towards forward direction. I'm going to front view, select the leg controller, use ball twist, move it a little bit over here. Adjust the knee. Okay, now select these controllers, set the key, make sure the last frame is also same, so set the key at last frame. Now I will be having same pose but with the legs switching their positions. So I'll select this COG controller, go to 10th number, or you can go to 9th number, set the key, select this pose of the front leg, copy it, then select the back leg, paste it, Go to 18th, copy the back leg pose and paste it on the front leg on frame number 9. So basically we have copied the same pose over here. Same for the knees also. Copy, paste. Just give it manually. And for the ball twist, I'll be using, if it is minus, then give plus. Now you can see we have got in betweens. Before we work further, we must save the scene. Next pose is contact with the ground. So first thing which we need to do is select this, and for Y I'll mention the value 0. Select leg. A little bit in front direction. This leg will go near to the body. Use this toe roll. Oops. Make sure that you have switched the frame number. The next pose will be on third. I just need to copy these poses. I just misplaced. Okay. Okay, so this is peak pose, this is contact. If you think that the overall height of the character is too much, you can select the legs and the COG. You can move it a little bit down. To change the background color, use Alt B. Okay, this is pretty okay. Just copy the first and paste it on last. Okay, now go to the next frame. That is on fourth itself. Keep the Y on ground. Then all the heel roll 0, toe roll 0. on this fifth or sixth you can have. On the fifth we will have the passing pose. So y on should be grounded, to roll should be 0. Right, this is peak, this is contact, again this is down, and this is passing. And move to the seventh number, or else at sixth you can have this pose like leaving the contact. So I'll just select the COG. Toe roll will be 0 and heel roll will be like anticipating for the next pose. Right. So these are the poses basically: peak, contact, down, passing, high point, and then the next one, that is again peak. So we'll be repeating these poses basically for the further timeline on the other hand, but we'll be switching the legs position. So starting to work with the first of all hip positions. So just select COG, shift middle mouse drag and select these in between keys, copy it, paste it on 11, further will get followed. Okay, now select this legs position, that is front leg, copy all the keys, paste it on this leg from the 11th, select this leg, copy the poses, select the back leg, copy the poses, paste it on this leg from 11. Right, just check it out. So you have got this basic poses over here for the run. You can later on work on the graph or overall arc of this respective COG. Right, now go to front. We need to work on, just check it out with the other poses of the leg, that is leg coming from back to front, how it is going and all, with the position of the knee. Just look for this respective leg first. Going from front to back is okay with this, but looking at this particular pose, I'll just select it, move it a little bit like this, press 4 on your keyboard, select the knee, have a proper rotation. Okay, so we have added the in-between poses. right. Now when this leg goes back, it's okay, no changes. So just when the leg is coming from back to front, then there are some tweaks we need to work on. Yeah, this is pretty good now. Okay, now we have animated our knees also, and the leg positions are proper. Now we need to work on the hip. We have animated up axis and Z axis also. We need to add weight shift over here. Now adding a weight shift and rotation to the hip is going to, create more problem in knee. That we will sort it out. Move on third. We will have to little bit move at this area. On four. Fifth. Right. So I need to create the same animation at the opposite side. So first of all, go to third, copy the X frame, go to 11th number, paste it. If it is minus, just make it plus, opposite to, so it will move in opposite direction. Right, there is a weight shift now. We will work on the knee at final when I'll add the final rotation to the hip. Now for the rotations, start adding the rotation to Y. Select the rotation Y, first of all rotation Y and Z, delete the keys, go to rotation Y. This leg is at front side, so I am rotating the hip accordingly. It is a fast run. Key selected, copy it, paste it on 18. On 9th number, I'll again add the same rotation is there on 9th, so just apply minus, so it will move in opposite direction like this. So only 3 keys on 1st, 19th and 18th. And there is a problem in Y, I guess. I need to match up the height. Okay, now it's matched up. Right. So before it was the problem which occurred due to the difference between the Y heights of the first, last, and the ninth one. Okay, now I had added, this rotation to the hip. Now go to front view. You can see that there is a problem with knee, right? We need to sort it out. So recording.
चालू आहे का तुझं आणि मी बोलतेय मध्येच
It's okay. Just tweak the positions over here according to the requirement. Give the poses in between. Right, so we have adjusted the knee positions now, and it is pretty good for me. I'm a little bit exaggerating this run cycle, so it is kind of a cartoon run. So if it is a realistic run, you need not to rotate your hip or legs this much, So now moving on further, rotating your spines. This spine will follow the hip, whereas the other spine controllers will be rotating opposite to the hip. So just select it, go to right side, it will rotate it around this axis. Not this much, a little bit. This is okay. Now key selected, copy it and paste it at the last. On ninth one, just give minus. Okay, only 3 keys sufficient. Select this. Opposite, opposite. Select all the controllers, key it, copy, paste it on last, set the key. Over here it should move in opposite direction. Select it, if it is minus, make it plus. Just same pose with the opposite values. Select this value, copy it, paste it over here, make it plus. Select this value, copy it, make it plus. We need to work on this rotation a little bit more. Copy the value, paste it. Okay, now this is okay. Now we have animated only one axis. Shoulder will be opposite to the hip. So hip is over, this side is at up, this is at down, so it should be in opposite like this. So just rotate. rotate it one by one. So if you press 7, you can see there is a little bit of arc over here. Now select this on 5th, it should go down. I'm just keeping it, leaned toward forward direction. Okay. Okay. To give little bit of delay to upper part, select these two upper spine controllers. Right. Okay, so we have animated this hand over here. Now we need to copy and paste it on the other hand. So one by one select the controllers and paste all the values. Copy first to 9, paste it on 9 to 18. Just play the animation. Okay, you can keep it shared till 17. Just check it out. Right, now we have a proper run over here. We just need to work on the head part of the turn on the face controllers. adjust the position of the eyes. Go to window, animation graph, apply Euler filter. I seeing lots of problem over here. Rather than animating frame by frame, one thing we can do is simply select the eye controllers, make sure they are working well with the main position, and just delete these keys. On the main position it is working fine. So I'll just select it, go to graph, try to give it in a step tangent so there will be no in betweens. Oops, still playing like that. So we need to work on eyes frame by frame. Yeah, I'll just animate this portion. Just keep it at a long distance from the character. Rather than animating eyeballs, just animate the main controller. Right, this is now, you need not to work on it. So rather than working on eyeball, you can just work on eye controllers. Done. Don't work on the eyeballs, it will give you lots of time. It will take lots of time. Okay, now just turn off the controllers and now you can see the run cycle. You can just take a play blast of it. So for that, what you can do is, first of all, to have it throughout the timeline for infinite range, you can increase the frame numbers to 200. As you know, we have animated till 18 frames, so it is not going to happen any kind of movement after 18. So select all the controllers, go to window, animation, graph, curves, post infinity, and cycle. Just play. Okay. Now turn off the curves, go to outliner, select the character. I would like to have turntable camera. Go to animate, add turntable, so you can view the animation from all the axes. Right. So if you want to take a play blast, you can take it from perspective or a proper angle which you want to see in. Just go to right click on the timeline, play blast. You can save it on desktop if you want. Run cycle. And here we have completed a run cycle in Maya. So let us see what we have learned in this video. What we learned in this video, we have seen that run have peak, contact, down, passing, and again a peak poses. We have used 18 frames for run. After creating run cycle, you can apply post infinity to repeat this cycle throughout the timeline. For any query, you can follow me on Facebook. You can write me an email on rohan.pageanimator@gmail.com, or else you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, or you can join a classroom with following code. Thank you.